Getting started nice and early. It's George, everybody. Hello. It's George. Everybody gather round. George is going to do the thing. He does it so well, and sometimes he's here this early and he's like all up in my face and he's yelling and he's waiting to go live because I can't give him the treats until I go live because I can't give him... Don't spit it on my leg, you monster. You... This one, look. Give me a paw and take it. Actually eat it. Thank you. You just spat it on my leg. My word, look at that pizza behind you. Yeah, additional pizzas in the Discord. I'm just torturing myself at this point. Boxy posted another pizza in the Discord. They cooked it in their Ninja pizza oven. But more pizza. Look at it, it's delicious. And I'm sort of sat here staring at it going, I could eat that right now. Eat it. Thank you for the big George. Also, Rachel, thank you very much for the sub. I can't believe it's been 8 months, honestly. Can you believe it's been 8 months? I've got a blanket today because... I have a story to tell you, chat. I have a story to tell you. Yesterday, I was wearing my black hoodie thing that's like a house coat, and I went to brush my teeth after stream, and I spat my toothpaste into the sink with such velocity that it went into the sink, did like a half-moon flip, and then smacked me directly back in the face and got all over the black hoodie.
Sanguine Andy has been nesting with us for 11 months.
Pizza
Chim
and blanket. God, has it been 11 months? It's been 11 months. It's been 11 months, Jack. Can you believe it? What are you looking at? Stop looking at that microphone. So talented, so talented. But yeah, the hoodie is now in the wash and I have to wear a blanket instead. That doesn't sound like it obeyed the laws of physics. It was a pretty hard spit. If all I spit pretty hard. Numbers aren't real. Numbers can be real, theoretically. I'm 37 on Friday, and we sort of touched upon it previously on stream. I don't feel good about this birthday. This is the first birthday I've felt like, is this what a midlife crisis feels like? Like I'm pushing 40, I'm 37, I'm turning 37, like I'm closer to 40 than 30, and I'm like, is that the reason that this birthday feels so horrible? I might be having a midlife crisis. I might need to buy a tiny sports car and or a boat, but I can't do either of those things because I have no money. But either way, I have now officially made plans for Friday's stream, which I've been procrastinating hard on for absolutely ages. I'm going to have to take this off. Dolly said I was going to have to take it off, and now I have to take it off. I procrastinated really hard on my birthday plans because I'll be live that day, as is my tendency to be live on a Friday, and I was like, what the hell are we going to do? I could do more Monster Hunter Fridays, but Monster Hunter Fridays isn't like a birthday thing, and if I did Monster Hunter Fridays, I would just be like straight up ignoring the fact that it's my birthday. And once upon a time, in the not too distant past, every time that I had a birthday, I would watch anime. Like it was a thing. So people would come and visit, like my friends would visit and so on. And especially later in life when we weren't living nearby each other, like a couple of my friends would usually come on the train and we'd hang out and we'd drink when I used to drink. And we watch anime and just hang out and do the friend thing. So I'm bringing that tradition back this Friday. I will be playing Bleach Rebirth of Souls, which is a basically... Bleach is a very popular anime. It's about, it's very complicated. It's exceedingly complicated, but you'll find out on Friday. Either way, I'm basing it around this whole anime watching experience. And instead of watching anime, I will be playing it and you will be partaking in the content I'm producing from it. But yeah, animes. Animes. Do I have any other news? What else happened to me today? Oh, you know what else happened to me today? I got angry at somebody at work. I got angry with a colleague at work and I had to write them an email. And I wrote the email and was like, that's pretty angry. And I had to put it through AI to make it more human because I had like line by line done a series of points that were formulated for they formed an argument, don't get me wrong, but I was like, yeah, this doesn't sound like a person wrote it. This sounds like a really angry man or like angry machine. So I put it through AI and it made it more human and personable. And I was sort of like, yes, this is where we've come to. This is what has happened. Strongly worded email. Oh, it's a game. I thought you were watching a Bleach movie in Discord. No, 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 no. It's a video game. It is one of those anime video games where it's a fighting game. It's one of those anime video games where it like retells the story of all of the Bleach series with that's the opening. Do you guys not read titles? It says opening cinematic. Oh, I can come in then? You can come in, yeah. It'll be in the stream. It'll be on stream. Do I need to reword that message, or are you being crazy? Let me just reword. I'm going to the Discord. 1 second. I'm going to the Discord. There we go, I fixed it. I inserted a disclaimer. When people are now confused, you can't be confused at me. You can just be like, you know, it's a video game. Do you know what though? There's sometimes a place for angry emails. Can't believe this. He's ignoring Bangkok. I am, honestly. That wasn't even a meme on my channel. Stop trying to make Bangkok happen. It is not going to happen. There we go. We got the pizza back in place. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me read through chat, and then we're going to go back to whatever the heck this is, which I've now broken it because it's now. Why is it now not full screen? 1 second. Weird. Bangkok is where my friendship with San began. That was a Dolly stream. It wasn't even on my channel. You're all crazy. You're all crazy. I'm going back to the beginning. Rachel was here early. But congratulations, Cursed for the first. Her 6th first on the board. Happily Ever Kara, thank you very much for hitting me in the face with your taxidermied squirrel. You're fast, welcome Ryan, welcome in. 50 Cent, welcome in, Mr. President, Mr. 50 Cent. Happily Ever Kara, thank you very much for the contribution. I would like to remind everybody that if you go to the channel point menu that is sometimes around this, like down here on your screen, if you go in there and you do put some channel points into the community challenge that is currently running, they will be refunded at the end of a 30-day period. We do this because I'm trying to teach you a life skill, right? I'm trying to teach you how to save. I'm trying to teach you a life skill. I'm trying to get it to the point that somebody in the community will have one day have 1 million channel points to redeem that will make me stream every day for 30 days. The ting. 50 Cent, thank you very much for the contribution. Curse, thank you for the contribution. Vulcan Ryan, thank you very much for the contribution. Rachel, thank you very much for the subscription. DollyWhiskers, thank you very much for the quiet hello. DollyWhiskers, thank you also for the button press. Vulcan Ryan, for partaking in the wealth redistribution system. I'm just cheersing everybody. Cheers, everybody, with a cup of tea. It's got a cat on it. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, it's got a cat on it. Happily Ever Kara, thank you for hitting me in the face with a live chicken. Evil Seedlet with the button press. Evil Seedlet with the contribution. Happily Ever Kara, thank you very much for hitting me in the face with your pinata. And then Meatball won the race. Okay, where did the pinata candy go? I ate it. The pinata was empty. I ate all the candy. So I'm really sorry I didn't share it with any of you. Happily Ever Kara hit me with their scythe and then got timed out. George was here for a flying visit. It was a very good time. Evil Seedlet says, George! That's what Evil Seedlet said. Sweet Ginger Boy, my word, look at that pizza behind you. Look at it. It's beautiful. I'm 95% sure he's put fennel seeds on the pepperonis as well. I'm pretty sure there are fennel seeds on those pepperonis. Boxy Blue, if you're watching this, I want to eat it. It's just... I want to put it in my mouth. DollyWhiskers, thank you very much for the numerous George emotes. Repping George, Big Styly. I don't know why I said it like that. Evil Seen It, thank you very much for the bits and the Big George. Sanguine, thank you very much for the 11-month subscription. So talented, let's go. That doesn't sound like I obeyed the rules of physics. Yeah, I just spattled all over myself. Do the community thing. I thought about doing a Jackbox stream, but it's the last thing on a Friday. I have not had the best mood in terms of my birthday. I wanted to do something at the very least that if, like, I don't know. I settled on the anime thing. I like the idea of establishing traditions, right, on the channel. We established the tradition of Christmas and New Year's at Christmas and New Year, where we play Jackbox, and my plan is to do that next year, and it's going to be a whole thing. We will do a repeat of the previous year. It'll be fine. So, whilst I am Twitch streaming, moving forward, I'm re-establishing the tradition. Anime on birthdays. On Chimken's birthday, we do weeb shit. Okay? We do weeb shit on Chimken's birthdays. Bangkok, memories. We can Bangkok. No, we can't. Oh, it's a game. It is 100% a game. That was my thought. Also, I can come in then. I have ADHD. I have PhD. But I'm not a doctor. If you know what I mean. He's ignoring Bangkok. I just refuse to engage with Bangkok at this point. The meme is dead. I no longer allow it to be present. This is going to be one of those licensing things. This is going to be the crazy rats thing all over again. Do you know what, though? There's sometimes a place for angry man emails. There is. I just read it back and was like, this doesn't sound like a person wrote it. This sounds like a character assassination in bullet points. So I asked AI to be like, hi. How's it going? Like, don't do the thing that you're doing. And you know what's freaking worst? You know what's freaking worst? The thing that this person was doing was trying to supersede me. I sit in a position in my job. I have oversight on an entire department within our business. And this person was asking how to do something that would bypass me entirely. So I wouldn't have oversight on the thing that I have oversight on and am in charge of. And I'm just sort of like happily relying on the fact that they're doing the thing in the way that I need them to be doing it. Which, spoilers, they won't be. Even with the best of intentions, I love the people I work with. I love the people I work with. They're all very pleasant human beings. We don't interact massively socially in the grander scheme of things, and I'm a grumpy fuck when it comes down to it. But sometimes it's easier to do it yourself. And I run my department that way. And for somebody completely separate of that to come in and be like, yeah, I want you to show me how to do this. I'm like, it's not going to happen. I'm very good at my job. It did not need bypassing either. They were doing it for... I literally don't know why they were trying. Bangkok is where my friendship with Sam began. We're all crazy. I was great. Jura, you can't say that without paying a bill. Sanguine, thank you very much for the contribution. And arguably, Jura did start to say it. So they have triggered my trap card. Happily Ever Kara, it's been a while. But Jura started it, so I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I can't remember how many seconds are in 3 minutes. How many seconds in 3 minutes? 180. Okay, happily ever, Kara. I'll see you in 180 minutes. This isn't my fault. This is Jura's fault. Yeah, so a reminder to everybody that if you use the crazy I was crazy once meme on this channel, Happily Ever Kara gets timed out, regardless of the fact that if it was anything to do with Happily Ever Kara. That was established many moons ago, and here we are. I don't make the rules. I just practice them on TV. She did it, Jura, with the contribution. Thank you very much, Jura. Hydrate and quiet. Hello, I will sup my tea. 1 second, I need to finish this, otherwise it's going to go cold. Look, I've got a tiny bit of tea left, and it's just like, it's dregs right now. I need to consume it. Okay, that was a bit chilly. Thank you for the button press and getting physical with me, for hitting me in the face with your boomerang. Evil Seedlet, it's true. Evil Seedlet, you're looking absolutely fabulous today. It's hand-sliced pepperoni. Boxy Blue, are you single? In a completely platonic sort of way. Like, are you single, Boxy Blue? Because, yeah, I'm very distracted by that. Mayo no pineapple. I have heard that pepperoni, jalapeno, and pineapple pizza is literally the dog's bollocks. And when I say the dog's bollocks, that's a good thing. Like, tip top. Jalapenos, pineapple, and pepperoni pizza. I've never been in the position to try one. It's one of these things that I keep reading on the internet going, you know what's good? Jalapeno, pineapple, and pepperoni. Because it's sweet, it's salty, and it's like savory spice. It like ticks every single box. And I imagine if you use pretty good ingredients, that would absolutely bang. The difficulty I find, I really dislike cheap jarred jalapenos, and Domino's pizza jalapenos are not consistent in the UK. Sanguine Evil Seedless, Sanguine Evil Box. I sliced that shit with a knife, and yes, I'm single, but mostly because I don't want to subject anyone to myself, not jalapeno, pineapple. Dilemma, welcome in, Dilemma. Stare, hydrate. Okay, I'll open the can of cream soda Pepsi. Da 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 da. Sanguine, I would just like to confirm before you get excited. Chimken still doesn't like Chimken still doesn't like Pepsi. The cream soda and the strawberries and cream Pepsi tastes really good. All other Pepsis are terrible.
Dilemma01_01 has been nesting with us for 14 months.
Dilemma, cheers to you. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. 14 months. Getting crazy around here. There are a few people. Ryan, right? Ryan is getting married on Friday and is really close to pushing 200 stream streaks. So is taking some time away from their day to maintain their stream streak. They will be in briefly in the evening, I think, to get their stream streak maintained. We're getting into big numbers in terms of subscriptions, in terms of how long people have been watching me. And let me just say to everybody, I literally have no words. It's ludicrous to me. Ludicrous. Popular rapper, ludicrous. And when I say popular rapper, I mean previously popular rapper, ludicrous. Yeah, I'm conflicted about Pepsi. I've avoided Coke products, but don't like Pepsi. Root beer is good, but not every place has it. I freaking love root beer. As a UK person, we have slowly over the course of like the last 5 years or so started to get dribs and drabs of root beer based products. And let me just tell you, I would have no teeth if I lived in the US on a permanent basis. Like I would have that stuff piped directly into my body. Root beer is so good. But it's literally made out of cane sugar, and I would be so diabetic probably. It wouldn't go well, so I've tried like 50 different brands of root beer. Lurk BRB, no worries, thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. How do you rate root beer as an experience, Boxy? Like, go. I've got a list of the best ones I found. A&W Zero Sugar. How do you make zero sugar root beer when the main ingredient of root beer is cane sugar? And I asked that from a scientific perspective. How do you make something that is zero sugar when its main ingredient is sugar? Like sugar-based alternative? What is it? Stevia. Root beer is my favorite beverage. There are some really, really good boutique root beer. You just use cane. The Wrestler. Or like the walking stick with a pencil sharpener. You're just over there over a glass with a pencil sharpener. I don't know what this hand movement was. I'm never doing that again. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls. This is Metal Wolf Chaos XD, and this shit's crazy. This shit is part political satire, part Armored Core, part From Software, old game. From Software, basically, one of their original franchises is Armored Core. Microsoft went to From Software a very long time ago and basically said to them, we want to bring a mecha-based game to our platforms in the West. And the outcome of it was, or at least initially, was Metal Wolf Chaos XD. It is such a weird combination of how the East sees American politics that I am so absolutely here for it. And especially because of the tongue-in-cheek nature in relation to everything that's currently happening in the US. Like, I'm not here saying, here saying anything that's happening in the US with regards to politics is funny. I'm just sort of sat here going, I'm not sure if it's classified as Schadenfreude. We're not out here saying, we're not out here saying, it's just, it's crazy. It's literally, it's just, I'm going to assume actually just means the guy came with the name was laughing, my opinion. I'm going to assume the XD actually was just the guy that came up with the name was laughing. I take that. It's not a documentary. It is not a documentary. But you know what the scariest thing about this game is? You know what the scariest thing about this game is? The number of times my brain has sort of switched off and gone, if I was watching partway through this news report, some of this could actually sound factually accurate. Like, some of this could be depicted in real life. Let's face it, Trump is not a good guy. And the current president in this game seems to be a good guy, but I'm still not entirely sure we're playing the baddie. I'm kind of waiting for a double bluff. I'm kind of waiting for it to turn out that the coup d'etat was a good thing, and the character that we're playing as President Michael something or other in the Mech is actually a bad guy. I'm just, Hankers, bar none, the best root beer I've other incredible root beers: Bulldog, Dan's, Saranac, Rock Island Brewing, Sprecher, Silos, St. John's Brewer, Abita, St. Arnold's Steehead, Henry Weinhard, Wild Bill's Rocky Mountain. Would you be able to put that in the Discord for me, Boxy? Would you be able to copy and paste that, even if it goes next to your pizza? A coup d'etat in the US would be really refreshing. Okay, let's not get me. I'm sure there's some level of against terms of service, so let's not go too far with certain. Let's not go too far. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't want to be the political center point for it happening. I don't want to be the poster boy for random Twitch person says this, that's bad. I'm all for a little bit of anarchy, but I don't want to be the instigator. I'm not sure that's how anarchy works. So yeah, that's the game we're playing. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, and that's with reference directly to you. So why I say that is, some people consider running a marathon a big deal. Other people consider getting out of bed a big deal on a daily basis. So when I ask if there's something I can be proud of you for, if you have literally struggled to get out of bed every day for the last week, and you've got out of bed today, I'm so proud of you for achieving that. And I want to tell you, because there are people on the internet that don't have somebody to say that they are proud of them on a schedule basis. And honestly, I volunteer myself. I volunteer everybody in my community to do that. It's not that hard. And I'm not saying, I'm not pulling apart anybody that doesn't say it in my community, but I say it enough that I hope that there are some people that have gone out into the universe and said it to other people. And I just want you to know how proud I am of you. I did walkies earlier and solved 3 problems by doing it. I would really be curious to know what the problems were. A coup actually happens, Trump is removed from power and the good guy triumphs, and then someone asks what it started it, and someone answers, RightBigChimken. I don't want to be that. I feel that that's still not a good, that's still a very dangerous person to be, is all I'm saying stuff. And I'm not saying that would actually happen to me in any specific way, but that person would be looking over their shoulder for the rest of their life because of the crazies in the world. I just be doing it at a dumb time and doing it early, rearrange my schedule for the better. I mean, that's good. I'm really proud of you for managing that. I'm burping away. What else did I do today? I received some alcohol-free wine, and that was a very interesting conversation at work because they all know I don't drink. So all of a sudden, DollyWhiskers had bought me some alcohol-free wine that was delivered to my work because they couldn't deliver it to the house because it was reasonably far away, and Dolly struggles with the stairs some days, so they didn't want to leave some wine on our front porch. So we got it delivered to work, and that was perfectly fine. And I was like, oh yeah, deliver it to work. It'll be perfectly okay. They'll deliver it to the reception. I can pick it up from there. It'll be perfectly straightforward. You were never heard or seen so many dirty looks when I go to pick up a box of wine from our reception. Oh, I thought you didn't drink. I don't drink. It's alcohol free. Oh, like the judgment, right? And then the wind taken out of their sails within 5 seconds is just, I live for it. I don't drink. It's alcohol free. I was gifted a bottle of it at Christmas. I drank it on stream, in fact, and we discovered that it was for sale in a nearby shop near us. So DollyWhiskers bought me 3 bottles. One I will be enjoying on Friday. Yeah, that's my life. I think I've told you literally everything about me this week. I'm not going to get into it massively, but if you were in the UK and you were disabled, and you have been affected by the proposed benefit costs or changes that are about to happen in the UK, I see you, and I hope everything turns out for the best, because we've had tears today on that subject. And the UK is not playing very nice ball. I've never heard of alcohol-free wine. I might have to look into that. I can send you a link, or DollyWhiskers might be able to find you a link to where it is on the website that we bought to give you a general idea. It's de-alcoholized wine as opposed to alcohol-free, but it's one of those things where the alcohol content in it is so minimal that it doesn't really register on the Richter scale of alcohol. I think this one is like 0.5. One of the things I miss about drinking, Sauvignon Blanc white wine. I really got into Sauvignon Blanc. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. But towards the end of my darker days, in terms of alcohol, I got really into drinking Sauvignon Blanc. And there hadn't really been a viable alcohol-free alternative to it, because nothing tastes the same. And when you go and buy alcoholic-free wine, you have to really shop around, because some of them are just, as you say, quite fruit juicy and a little bit syrupy and a little bit sweet. It's just not the same experience. This one that we've bought 3 bottles of, though, is the closest I've experienced regular wine. I grew up with Barks. I enjoy ABC and AW. I have tried well over 50 different root beers. This is just a list of subjective best root beers I found. Honestly, if any of them are available in the UK, I'll check them out. I've not had a good root beer in a while, and maybe it's time after I've drunk my birthday wine. Okay, let's play a video game, because I've been here for half an hour and people probably do want to see whatever's going to happen next. What happened yesterday? We broke out of the Washington Monument. We then went to San Francisco and had a street fight. We then flew to Alcatraz and blew up a space cannon. I never liked wine, so I'm going to assume de-alcoholized wine won't do it for me either. It depends. No, I mean, it doesn't depend. If you're not a wine drinker, that is perfectly fine. As one of the things that my family have always been big drinkers, it led to some of my problems, which is why I stopped eventually. I have some fond memories of drinking a nice bottle of wine with my parents. I was always a beer drinker by trade. It slowly descended into gin. I would drink an occasional bottle of wine. Those were the sort of beer, gin, and wine. Yeah, it's fine. I can talk. And like when I talk about, like, just to clarify to anybody, if anybody's concerned about me even talking about such things, I can talk about it.
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund a resistance. While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town.
Thank you for hitting me with your tyro and stuff, Naima.
This mission goes by the call name...
Drumroll, please.
Bring fashion back to the streets.
I think a real trick would be finding low sugar mocktails. I'm curious about it, but not too motivated to search. The difficulty with a mocktail is if it's not good, a good cocktail, if it's not got alcohol in it, it's 95% sugar. Like all of the stuff that makes a cocktail taste good, I would put money on the fact that it's sugar based. Holy shit, there's a lot of rocket launchers in there. Okay, we need to do some missions. I'm out of rare metals. How's this gonna go?
Enemy explosive devices are planted all over the city of Beverly Hills. Destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Roger that.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting.
Oh, he's back.
What you're looking at is the heinous terrorist Metalwolf as seen from the air. Just what will become of Beverly Hills and its stately mansions where the streets smell of money? Stay tuned as this camera and I bring you all the news you want to know.
Not him again.
Embed that journalist in the ground. Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President.
My PC's being...
Bombs have been laid out all over town. Clean up the bombs while destroying the radar jamming stations.
Are we in? Okay, we're in. Sorry, my mouse was behaving oddly.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
Shooting tanks with guns!
Radar jamming station. If you destroy it, the bombs will surely show up on radar.
I need to turn the game up. I was trying to figure out why the music's quiet. I need to... There we go. It's better. Okay, and now I've locked... Oh my god. Oh god, no! No, I almost closed OBS. My mouse... What is happening? Sorry for yelling, but my mouse is being really odd. Are you okay? I'm still live, right? Can I get confirmation that somebody can hear me? Still here? Yeah.
Oh, Lord!
Good.
The National Guard troops have been defeated. Metalwolf has annihilated the troops and plans to capture Beverly Hills. His endgame must be money. This could be the world's biggest heist.
Finally, the bombs are showing up on radar, but not well enough for all the bombs in
Ignore
town
that.
to show up. Mr. President, that's a bomb. If approached carelessly, it will detonate. Destroy it from a safe distance.
How is that the trick? Do I have to shoot?
Didn't I just say, if approached carelessly, it will detonate? Don't be so lax.
How do you want me to approach it there? I don't understand.
Oh, this looks promising. The pride of the U.S. military, Blackhawks raise their ugly heads.
Spoopy, welcome in. How's it going, Spoopy? I'm tired, but I'm also first. Are you, though? Okay, we're fine. If you say I'm not, then I'll cry. You are definitely 100% first. I'm not saying this under duress. Spoopy is not holding my wife hostage. There you go, Spoopy. I said it. I hope you were the first to use the first command. You know what's funny? No, I can't say it. Otherwise they'll kiss DollyWhiskers. Everybody in my community, Nats does it. Spoopy does it. DollyWhiskers keeps getting kidnapped by Nats and Spoopy, and I'm beginning to think they like it. No! Okay, good. I might have just shot some pedestrians with a rocket launcher. Hello? Okay, we fine. Take this. I may have been first in the stream, but I was last in our hearts. Spoopy. Don't be like that, Spoopy.
If you destroy the enemy radar jet, destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Okay, I might have killed some pedestrians again. I'm really sorry about the pedestrian killing. I'm not doing it intentionally. Someday I hope you'll be able to forgive me. I need to kill those.
Metal Wolf has infiltrated the garden of a big mansion, the home of international superstar Money Money Gold. What business does Metal Wolf have with a $3.2 billion man? Maybe he's going to take out a loan.
Missiles coming from? It may have been hearts in our first, but stream last in our what? What? From a missile launcher?
Destroying the mansion.
There's a helicopter over there.
Personal property to the breaking and entering charges. The U.S. Constitution is downright powerless against Metal Wolf's evil. What now? Not again! A battalion of troops has been defeated.
Oh, put a sock in it.
I missed one. According to my... Yeah, there's one here. I missed him somehow. There we go. Okay, I need this. I need whatever this is. Green goo in a bowl. We're doing good. I think we're doing good. We've not died yet. I'm very low on rockets. So you know what? I'm gonna save some rockets. I'm now dual-wielding assault rifles. Completely legitimate. Total sensible strategy. Hooray, I killed 2 buildings with 1 stone.
Another military position has been destroyed. My fellow Americans, support our troops with all your hearts.
Don't worry about his yammering commentary. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. I wonder if the vice president wants to go as far as the control of music in America.
Oh god, I'm running out of bullets. I only just looked at the stream. What is happening? I'm shooting. I'm fighting. I am the President of the United States of America. I wish I was kidding. I need to get up on that roof somehow. You are the President of the United States of America. I am. Not in real life, in the video game. God, I hope I'm not the President in real life. It seems to think there's a tank inside this building. Die, please. Thank you.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
People see that. Thank you very much for the button press. Are you going to win today? I'm absolutely going to win. Holy shit. The determination. 100% promise, you 100% promise that you're going to win a game that you have 0 power over. And it's all going to go well for you. Is that what you're saying to me right now? Yes, okay. Good to have that confirmed. Manifesting. Okay, we're probably going up there in a second. Up there seems like the most likely place I need to go. We're doing fine. And this is where we were before. Okay. Gotta push down that hill. I can hear somebody. I'm running out of ammo. I'm running out of all the good ammo. Is the President of the United States? He is wearing a mech. He's piloting a mech. It's not Heelys. He is in a vehicle. That'll do it. And I didn't see that bomb there. Come on. Please die. Thank you. How many how'd you like me nows do you get? Oh, there's the circular thing in the top right hand corner. It's a bar that slowly goes up. Is that doing any damage to this helicopter? It's really freaking confusing to me that I can't use other weapons while having that equipped. Okay, I've regained rockets. Is the President of the United States mech that President of the United States? Yes, it is fitted with Heelys. 100%. Good job, Spoopy. Good job. Gold star. You did. Sound of the Heelys is horrific. You be kind to my Heelys. What did my Heelys ever do to you? That's my ears. Well, I think you need better ears. Have you considered improved ears? Have you though? This is true. I do need better ears. Are there is there anybody in chat blessed with a big pair of honking ears? You got any big-eared people in chat right now? I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Ads coming up. Me, you got big ears. I see your pain. I feel your pain. What did you think I said?
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Mr. President, I sense that you're preoccupied and your heart's not in it today.
I think you said balls. I mean, valid. Kirsten, how would you rate the size of your balls? Metaphorical balls range from giant to tiny depending on what I'm doing. Also, they're expandable, or is it always cold in your house? My balls do that, but it's just because it's the cold. They just don't like cold weather. Sticking up for someone else, huge. Sticking up for myself, teeny tiny. No, I meant your literal testicles. I wasn't talking about your metaphorical balls. Sweetheart, I do not have literal ones. You don't keep them in a drawer? I thought people of the other persuasion just kept spares. Just in case, for a rainy day. It's not weird. Do you not? I'm so confused. Don't worry, I'm not entirely sure where this is going either. Spoopy has some spare balls if you need them, Cursed. So confused as to whether you think I'm a man variety or not. No, I know you're a lady. I know you're a lady. I was being silly. I am a silly goose. Seedlit lost the game. Shoot the bomb with the rocket! What can go wrong? I feel the need to point out that it's difficult keeping a nice pepperoni around. The urge to just cut off a chunk as a snack every time I'm in the kitchen is very strong. I feel your pain. I would be in exactly that same boat. I am a... Alright, time for bed. Thanks for the stream and have fun with the game. Thank you, Stuff. I'll see you soon. I'll see you Friday, hopefully.
Metal Wolf has control of the entire town. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue.
He didn't once try to attack us, but he's clearly a bad guy.
The pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
I don't like that, man.
I'm sure those wealthy fat cats will repair the damage, making their homes even more beautiful than before. Nice work, Mr. President.
Nice work, Mr. President. I'm doing terribly. Just killing people constantly. I can't wait to see the boards at the end and just have, like, D's all the way through. I'm assuming there's meant to be a certain amount of replayability in this. I assume you're meant to, like, level up and come back for... like, 100% rescued and better chain combos and all that sort of thing with better, different weapons. Saving the scientists increase your technology to 13. Saving the musician has unlocked a new music track, Cock You. He gets degrees. In liberating Beverly Hills, the president gained the financial support of some of America's wealthiest citizens who poured money into his campaign. Anti-Hawk sentiment had a new hero, and that hero's name was Michael Wilson. What time do you start on Friday? 9 p.m. UTC. If you go to the updates in our Discord, it will tell you the specific time in relation to your time zone. Later, Hollywood would bring his thrilling story to life in the blockbuster action biopic Metal Wolf, which topped box office charts for 42 weeks and won multiple Oscars. Naturally, the film's theme song and #1 single was penned by international superstar Manny Gold, one of Beverly Hills' own.
Any word from the Resistance?
Yes, I'll play for you now.
Metal Wolf, we applaud and appreciate your efforts. Our membership has started to rise one brave soul at a time. I'm putting all my efforts into our activities, hoping that the day we revolt will come soon.
I'd like to see that day too.
Yeah. I feel like a mother hen here.
Why?
Okay, Mr. President. You best hurry and get to the next battle.
I feel like a mother hen here, chat. Okay, we're gonna... Phoenix or the Grand Canyon. Alright, thanks, I'll be there. Cool. I look forward to it. We will go to the Grand Canyon.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base constructed in the Grand Canyon, enemy Army helicopter units continue to oppress the American West. The target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce because the enemy Army has taken over guerrilla bases from the Arizona insurrection days. Please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long-range firing effectively and destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name...
Dave.
Operation Arizona, blood and gunpowder smoke.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Godspeed, chat. Okay, we have dual-wielding rail guns. Oh, and as it turned out, I didn't need to manufacture 2 of them. Boo! Okay, that does mean if I go... Manufacture. M2 bazooka. Okay, we're ready to shoot. Welcome back from the ads chat. We played through a tiny bit. We were just in the menus. Let me hit save.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke.
Because I'm hard.
All right, let's rock and roll.
He said the words.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
Seedler, I can change the ratios on that game anytime. But you'll always know you cheated.
If the target area is using a guerrilla base to build their installation, it wouldn't be out of the question for it to be located in a place unseen to the naked eye.
Oh, down there. Okay, so you're up there. And it wants me to go down there.
This kind of blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. There are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
We're doing it! Whee! Yeah, I don't like the noise that it makes when it's doing that either. I think it's just like standard electronic booster of some kind. It's unavoidable. If I want to travel quickly, I have to do the glidey shoes. Got a Noom. Noom. Just don't travel. Yeah. Traveling takes you to other places, and people are in other places. Ugh. Who would want to travel? Am I right, chat? Am I right? Ew. My name's RightBigChimken, and I don't like to go anywhere ever. Okay, they fled. I'm going to travel to Slough and kidnap your wife. Why do you think I live in Slough? Did I miss something? Did I tell you I live in Slough? Everybody knows that RightBigChimken is from Bolton. It's RightBigChimken from Bolton, is what they say. Regularly. They see me coming and they go, that's RightBigChimken from Bolton. All the time. I can't stop them.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest. Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
Put the pieces together, you're an awesome detective. Yes, you're an amazing detective. You have 100% got me. I can't believe it. I shan't believe it. You are so the Sherlock Holmes of our time.
Mr. President, there's only one target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
There was hostages there. I thought it was a bomb. Bad, Chimken. Bad. Very bad. Stop killing civilians. Did you have a helicopter in the game would never not be satisfying? Are there any people... Do you remember light gun games? Like, Seedler, are you old enough to remember light gun games? Why did that technology die out? Why does nobody do, like, gun peripherals anymore? Cowards? Just cowards everywhere.
The enemy is increasing with support troops from connecting areas. Please be careful.
Or frigging dumping 10 zillion quarters into silent scope. I don't remember what silent scope is. Not one I remember. Going over to my cousins and playing Duck Hunt. We played a lot of Time Crisis. Did you ever play Time Crisis? Duck Hunt was so good. It was the first game you owned. Not play Time Crisis. You should get a light gun. You should get a light gun and play Time Crisis. Do it for the gram.
Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? then you can die for Sir Richard.
Sir Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
There's more where that came from. I'll lay my life take that.
Ugh, he's a sticky one, like chewing gum stuck on your shoe.
Sir Richard!
I'm
sorry!
I wonder what anyone sees in the vice president. Hurry up and move ahead.
I'm completely out of ammo. Well, I lie. I'm out of good ammo. I've got rocket launchers of this. So where are we meant to be going? Is it going to tell me? Am I just walking blindly into corridors?
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Okay, we're going. Evil Seedlet still pressing the button like a boss. You got this, Seedlet. This is the one. I can feel it. Somebody's got to overthrow Sky eventually. I can't show preferential treatment, but I want it to be you. Why is there so much ammo here? Weird. Okay.
And take a gander at the heroic dive down to the Colorado River.
I was gonna say, I think that means there's a bomb, but it was upstairs. Over there.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Can't get a good angle on these last towers. Oh, no, he's still alive.
Whoa! The enemy will wash out somewhere in the California Bay.
Where?
No, actually, they'll get stuck in the Hoover Dam.
Job's a good one.
The enemy has been annihilated. Finally, peace will be brought to Arizona.
This one feels like it's got this
War
stream.
really doesn't suit these lovely surroundings.
Jody,
Shut
nor
up.
someone as lovely as you.
Sure, whatever. Nice work, Mr. President.
I was about to say the words, there have been fewer one-liners in today's stream, and then that happens. Oh my god. I'm gonna make some more pizza dough. You'll have fun doing some American shit. Thank you, Boxy. I appreciate you. I've collected enough energy pods to upgrade your mobile suit. Saving the stint has increased. Saving the scientist has increased. The victory in the Grand Canyon proved to be significant. Without the enemy helicopter squadron to pin them down, the resistance fighters were able to continue their march. Peace had returned to Arizona, where folks came up with a saying, where there's a Wilson, there's a way. The man they had mocked as a rebel army major had elevated himself to presidential standing again, and people were starting to believe this man had a chance.
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
In the West, areas where the Army is pulling out are on the rise. But across the nation, the situation isn't so good.
Don't worry. I'll free the whole land soon enough. Any email from the Resistance?
Yes, there is. The man's voice is as cool as ever. Please have a listen.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise. More reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have joined our fight to revolt.
How did they get his email? Was that explained that I missed it? They're communicating via email, which again, doesn't seem that secure in terms of sending your clandestine messages. But did he leave a business card? When was the email transferred?
The day will come soon. When we're ready to rise up, I'll be sure and let you know.
The Resistance leader sure is standing tough, isn't he?
Tough as nails.
Tough as nails, chat.
Now I'll head out to liberate the West.
I mean, we've...
The enemy force is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburbs.
I've never been to Phoenix. Is it a nice
radar
place?
jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy. This mission goes by the call name...
I'm trying to think of a good one. We're going to Phoenix to knock up some radio towers. Operation... Phoenix Rising.
My Darling Clementine Operation.
That's not even
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
What the fuck? That one shoots energy rounds as opposed to bullets. My brain hurts. Happily ever, Cara, thank you for hitting me in the face with your club.
Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is located here. The number of target areas and enemies seem limited. Let's mop this area up ASAP.
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
Major, Michael Wilson. You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Oh my god.
Whatever.
Whatever.
This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground? A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops. Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility? That's a radar jamming installation. The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead.
These guns seem to be doing nothing to that tower.
Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning. Strength is high against live ammunition.
How's it going so far? This game is strange. Sanguine, it is a strange game. I'm out of fluids. I'm sorry, I have no fluids. Try harder. Maybe DollyWhiskers will be kind and bring me another cup of tea. Not you, I was talking to Seedlick. I mean, valid also.
Major! You!
Right big scam, Chimken.
How'd you let him get you? How stupid!
Straight back to one, Seedlick.
Take on your former units.
You're number one! You're number one!
One special mobile armor enemy is left.
You'd trade your pride to say you really are that good.
All enemy special mobile armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
Not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
07's for the president. Just abysmal scores. Consistently abysmal scores. President Wilson had taken the West by storm. No legs left to stand on, Hawk's coup d'etat forces had no choice but to go on retreat. The resistance was gaining steam, and all at once, cities across America began to rise up and fight. Thanks to Michael Wilson's huffing and puffing, the winds of freedom were blowing again and stronger than ever. However, Richard Hawk had a black heart and unwavering ambition. Soon, the course of history would do yet another about-face.
Jody, what's the situation across America?
The coup d'etat forces have retreated from the western states.
Yes!
This should kick the resistance movement into high gear.
I can't wait.
You got a voicemail from the resistance, Mr. President.
Metal Wolf, thanks to your efforts, the stage is set for a united revolt in the West. I'm considering moving ahead. However, before this takes place, I'd like to meet you in person to talk.
The fuck is a coup d'etat? A coup d'etat is when somebody overthrows the government in question and then starts, like, I mean, what is... Oh, she pronounced it so incorrectly?
I'll contact you with the details later.
I mean, if part of me thinks that both of these people's voices are AI generated, but this was made in 2004. I don't know, like, it feels like their entire voiceover it feels like text-to-speech.
Mr. President, what do you think?
I've been wanting to meet him too.
So let's get you two together.
Sure. But before that, we'll head east. Until we take back all of America, there's no rest for the wicked.
America.
You said it, Mr. President.
You said it, chat.
Well, Jody, at long last, we head east. We'll reach the East Coast in a flash.
Metal Wolf, planning on wiping out New York this time? You enemy of the people, I, Richard Hawk, won't let you get away with it. I, Richard Hawk, will uphold American justice without fail.
Yeah! Suck on my missile punch!
got my missile punch!
Get up!
I won't lose. And the reason is Richard Hawk am the last great American hero.
How do you like me now?
Let's rumble. Eat my flame of justice.
He got me!
Justice is always victorious in the end. Long live the USA!
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where freedom in the United States wasn't built in a day. Good news, finally. Finally, the evil has been crushed. This evening, Metal Wolf, who suddenly showed up in New York, was thoroughly beaten to a pulp by Richard Hawk, piloting a special heavy mobile armor unit.
What is wrong with his face?
He annihilated the evil.
He annihilated the evil!
From a confidential covert operation. We have also learned that underground terrorists and Metal Wolf sympathizers in hiding were captured in succession all around the country. Although martial law will continue until we are sure that your safety can be completely secured, for today and today only, let's celebrate this victory. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your Freedom Point
Man. Metal Wolf crushed? And those phony visuals. What's with that? The special effects don't even beat a Hollywood B movie.
No.
Richard's up to his old tricks again.
Mr. President, according to the Special Intelligence Group, news from the anti-coup d'etat forces has ceased. Actually, we've lost contact with the resistance leader too.
We have?
It appears all the resistance activities have gone south.
Jody, those that died are imposters. I am still here.
So?
That is a horrendous thing to say. All of the people dying for my thing were imposters. I'm the one that stayed.
Believe in your own justice.
Believe in your own justice, evil seedlet.
I won't lose to that false prophet. And the reason is...
I am the President of the United States of America.
Because I'm the President of the United States of America.
And I am psychic.
Mr. President.
There's no time for self-pity. Jody, get me up to speed on the situation in the East.
Hawk's military government was waging war against more than just resistance. The American people, too, came under fire. Hawk called it the Citizen Re-Education Program, but what it really entailed was the surrender of all private property to government-controlled rationing system. U.S. citizens were trafficked overseas or used as lab rats in weapon testing. The weak and unworthy were trampled down. Soon all of America and its freedoms were paid over by the thick, oppressive asphalt of tyranny. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed, Night Chim. Night Sanguine. I'm gonna buy so many flags. It was Hawk's eugenic wet dream and an unprecedented constitutional crisis, but also the next chapter of President Wilson's saga as he continued to rise up against his former running mate's injustices. Good night, Sanguine. I hope you have sweet dreams. Oh my gosh. It's Georg! Georg is here, everybody! It's Georg. Pouring out for Georg. Delicious. That's not how you spell his name, Seedlit. Chin. Okay, where we going? We can go to New York. Destroy the command cruiser. The super assault super assault. I can't read. Destroy all target areas. Okay, we do this. Stop licking my arm. We're gonna destroy the super assault helicopter.
The enemy army has dried up the nation's resources and put the people on a rationing system to construct the spaceplane launch and landing base in Houston. React swiftly as paratrooper reinforcements are predicted to be dropped in from super assault heavy attack helicopters that defend the skies and the base. The objective is total destruction of all target areas and the super assault heavy attack Elijah 1 helicopter.
Hi Tato, welcome in.
This mission goes by the call name
Kill that helicopter dead.
Winner takes all. Elijah 1 versus Metal Wolf.
That's a stupid name.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Godspeed, chat. And I got my live notification now. How are we doing? We are having a it feels like a quiet one. It feels like a bit low energy today. But it's all right. We're doing okay. You doing okay? You doing okay? Are you doing okay? It's very...
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. I'm coming to you live today from a U.S. military base in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Scarce natural resources sent from the Spaceplane Center are collected and kept here. The U.S. military is collectively managing these goods under martial law. Acting as the defense for this area is this super assault heavy attack Elijah 1 helicopter. Take a look at this firepower. 44mm M197 anti-aircraft guns, 80mm Bofors anti-aircraft cannons, 2 10mm grenade launchers, and finally, 12 missile containers. In addition to this heavy arsenal, it has the capacity to hold over 100 soldiers. A veritable flying fortress.
Seems heavy.
As long as the Elijah 1 is on the scene, Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Hey, Mr. Newsman!
The Elijah 1...
I'm doing okay. Also very low energy here. Have been a very busy few days, but also a lot warmer than I'd like to be. But other than that, I'm doing well, thanks. That's a flying submarine. You're a flying submarine.
Dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Those must be some new kinds of weapons.
They seem to be...
They're being dropped one after another from the Elijah 1.
Oh my god,
Metal Wolf will have no choice but to deal with this firepower.
It looks like they're dropping, like, hats.
An elite paratrooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions, a modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind. You should knock out the launch bay doors that drop the bombs. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. That device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President.
It's all fair to say, oh, there's something you need to kill, but it doesn't tell me even slightly where it is.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held against their will to research space resources.
Please just die. Thank you. Where is this magic radar system? Is this it over here? Just gonna stand here and tank it for a second. 1 minute. Thank you. Go down there. Yeah, go down there, please. Thank you. We do this. Okay.
Take a look at that.
What
The
happened?
U.S. ground forces have been totally decimated.
Yeah, it's terrible,
by the
isn't it?
hand of Metal Wolf.
Metal Wolf, no!
But we still have the Speed Ace up our sleeve.
I don't think that giant...
That trump card being the Super Assault Heavy Attack Elijah 1 helicopter.
I'm so scared. Is anybody else scared? None of those hit.
Of mobile suit isn't supposed to operate underwater.
That's cool. Bow ties are cool.
This from the man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool.
I fell in the ocean. I fell in the ocean, chat. We've had a lot. This is just repeating itself now. I need a new Hot Wheel technology. Nurse. You had one job, and it wasn't to fall into the ocean with the super mech that can basically fly and take all of this damage. Can't go in the sea.
The Elijah One appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Trooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions, a modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind. You should knock out the launch bay doors that drop the bombs. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. That device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President.
Ow, I hit my desk. Why can't I find my guns? My guns wouldn't fire. It's Ryan's wedding on Friday.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Get into gear. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held against their will to research space resources. The fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Have you taken too much damage? Try to remain calm.
I've taken too much damage. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing it. Next wave that's coming up, chat. 5 minutes.
Take a look at that. Assault. The Elijah One fuselage has been damaged, but the Elijah One was Metal Wolf has fled with his tail between his legs. Victory is ours! Victory is ours! You in front of your TV screen, let me hear you cheer.
You can walk out of the map, and it just resets you. If you walk out of the map, it resets you. Bedtime for the Chum.
This is DNN's.
That's dumb. That's really quite stupid.
The Elijah One appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Trooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions, a modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind. You should knock out the launch bay doors that drop the bombs. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. That device seems to have improved.
We're doing terribly for rescues this round.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Get into gear.
We're doing fine.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were held against their will to research space resources.
Resources! Why can't I hit this one guy? Stand still. Come on. Thank you. Please die. Okay.
Take a look at that.
It's coming our way, chat.
The Elijah One fuselage has been damaged, but the Elijah One was designed to withstand damage from 155mm anti-aircraft cannons. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Hang tough, Elijah One.
Where is its hitbox? That fight.
Destroying the launch bay doors, Mr. President. First, start by reducing the strong attacks.
I really don't think I'm aiming for the right thing. I don't seem to be doing any damage to it whatsoever.
Damage to the Elijah One has become intense, but giving up is not in the U.S. military's vocabulary.
I refuse to fall in the frickin' river.
The super attack Elijah One helicopter is still in action. The Elijah One's armor plating has taken an awful beating.
Come on, almost.
The dreaded Metal Wolf fights like a demon on a rampage. What's this? The Super Assault Elijah One helicopter. The helicopter the military said could never be shot down. This aerial fortress has been destroyed by one single foe dressed in mobile attack armor. But I will never give up hope, and hope will never yield to violence. I believe in American justice and my journalistic convictions. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword.
I really want him to just shoot down the helicopter one of these days.
For DNN.
I just want him to be monologue.
Hey, Mr. Journalist!
I want him
take a good long look. I think it's time for a new pen.
I want him monologuing, and then the robot guy to just turn around and go boom, and then he goes, and then that's it. No more stupid CNN. And the cities. Okay. I had to step away for a bit. What did I miss? I blew up the space helicopter. In retaking the space plane center, President Wilson put an end to Hawk's control of the nation's aerospace resources. The spoils were funneled to cities across America, effectively ending Hawk's rationing system. As freedom rang from sea to shining sea, I saw smiles on each of the American people's faces, and I started to wonder, have I been getting this man all wrong?
Did you get in touch with the resistance?
No, still no word. Maybe he was captured by coup d'etat forces.
No, he'd never let that happen. I'm sure he's out there waiting to make his move. I must see him. I made him a promise.
Oh, Mr. President.
Oh, Mr. President, you're so handsome.
I'm off to the next battlefront.
The scary thing is he still seems to be wearing a shirt. Okay, so today we went to Beverly Hills, Phoenix, the Grand Canyon, and Houston. What are our next options? We've got Chicago, Miami Beach, and New York.
The enemy force sends out over 1,000 citizens a day from Miami, trafficking them into overseas white slavery. The command cruiser moored on the coast directs troops in the Atlantic. It has long-range, high-powered missiles on board. Stay on constant guard. Many helicopters join the defense. Concentrate your attacks on intercepting these cannonballs. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the command cruiser. This mission goes by the call name...
Shiver my timbers.
A lovely and clear sea once more.
She's not very good at this.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
She's terrible. Literally the worst. Godspeed, Mr. President. Rachel hit me in the face with a mace and has been timed out. Go. Okay, chat. Okay. We do this. Let me just get into a position where the... Good. Okay. That was more Metal Wolf Chaos XD. This game is crazy. This game is absolutely ludicrous. It is balls to the wall, batshit. There's something oddly satisfying about it. I can't help but enjoy it. I feel like the comedy side of things was heavily weighted on last stream. I feel like they got a lot of the funnies in those first few. It's just a little treat. I feel like they got a lot of the funnies in though in that opening segment of the first stream, and it's been a little bit more serious today. I will say this will continue to be my Monday, Tuesday game until we're done. It's not an excessively long game. In fact, 2 more streams probably, if not 1. It's a 7-hour game supposedly, so we're doing pretty well. I'm not even slightly attempting to play it optimally. I think if I was a bit of a lesser person, well, not lesser, if I was a bit more skilled, I would be going through and getting like S's on all of the missions, which I'm just not here for it. I don't want to ruin the sort of like amusement that I'm getting from it. But I hope you've all enjoyed it. Yeah, it will be back Monday, Tuesday next week. I want to show you something cool. We get the Google. Get me the Google. Get me the Google. Get me the Google. What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the trailer that I put in the Discord together, because this is what we're playing on my birthday on Friday. I was really struggling with what to do for my birthday, and this is sort of like the taster, and I hopefully won't get copyright struck, because considering this is the opening segment of the game. Bleach Rebirth of Souls trailer. Where are we? Okay, so I said it at the beginning of my stream, so I'll say it at the end now. Once upon a time, when Chimken was still drinking and would socialize massively on my birthdays, one of the things that we always did on a yearly basis was watch anime together. Like a little small group of us would like hang out at my parents' house when I was still living with them. We would watch anime, we'd drink, we'd just sort of socialize in that general way. So I'm re-establishing this tradition on my stream. So I had a really good brain. I was in a really good brain space at Christmas when we sort of cemented in the fact that on Christmas Day and New Year's Day, it's like community Jackbox days, right? And for my birthday, I'm now sort of setting it in stone. I want to play Weeb games every year. This is the chosen one this year because it's brand new. And honestly, I'm literally vibrating over it. This is I watched so much of this cartoon when I was at university. That's very loud, I apologize. Okay, strap in, chat. We're doing it together.
Let's go.
So stylistic. Anime men with big swords.
I'll show it to you. You ready? This is the final Getsuga Tensho.
So hype. Honestly, so hype. Sound of my university days, watching Bleach, just... I'm really happy to play this. It comes out on the 20th. It's almost fate. White and red, very Polish. I am so looking forward to it. I would just like to... I'm ready. I know nothing about Bleach. I want to just say on that subject, you do not need to know anything about Bleach. You do not need to know anything about Bleach, because it's one of those anime games where if you sort of are here with us at the beginning of stream, it will do the whole story throughout the game. So you do not have to have watched Bleach ever before. It will introduce you to the concept of the characters. You'll be like, it will be a story from A, B, C, D, E. So you might never have to watch the anime after this, but at the same time, I get to control the little guys with the swords doing the swingy boys, and I've been oddly hyped for this game for a while. I am not a fighting game player, like a punch 'em up. I don't play anything like, I don't do the fisticuffs on. I don't do the fisticuffs. I don't play those sorts of games. I've never even played Super Smash Bros. And this game, for like the last 12 months, every once in a while, they've been releasing character trailers, which sort of goes, oh, here is the character, here are the moves that they can do, here's a stylistic bit of music while they're doing flips and shit. And every time I see one, my heart's going, there's something about this. I don't get nostalgic. We talked about this. It's so good. I'm really hyped for it. I'm so excited, honestly. Please be good. If it's terrible, I'm gonna be so mad. Is it like Tekken fighting or Dragon Ball Z fighting? From what I've seen, Tekken with components of Dragon Ball Z. I don't think it's the massive fighting arenas like Budokai Tenkaichi, but it's more like the original 3 Budokai from the PlayStation 3 era? Did you play Budokai 3 before it became Tenkaichi? We're just saying words now. Just nod and agree, chat, if you don't understand any of these words that we're saying. I'll see if I can find some... Let me see... I want gameplay footage. Each gameplay footage. I don't understand anything you said. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't. There we go.
Down your opponent's reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of reishi decreases your opponent's kompaku. Are you ready? After damaging your opponent, unleash your key combo.
You can't see anything. You can't see this. I'm in the way.
Destroy all 9 of your opponent's kompaku and win the game.
Too easy. What? Did you really think you could defeat me?
Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special spiritual pressure move. You can also activate reverse action while attacking and defending. Turn the tide of battle with well-timed combos.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Shall I explain to you the full extent of the difference between you and me? Bankai, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi.
He said Bankai.
In the midst of battle, accumulated power brings you to an awakened state. Unleashing your true power will overwhelm.
Basically, every time they say Bankai in the game, you have to drink. Every time they say Bankai while we're playing this game, somebody has to do a shot. I don't actually recommend doing that because based off the anime, they will be doing it every 5 frickin' seconds. But oh, I'm so hype. I'm so hype, but I'm glad it makes you happy. It does. There is a very small, like my inner child when I see this. My heart sings a little bit. Honestly, my heart sings a little bit. As needlessly poetic as that is. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, let me go back over here. Because I've locked myself out of this game again. We got no audio. What is happening right now? We'll just deal with the chickens. Looney Lovey! I'm just tapping out, Looney. I'm really sorry. How's it going? Are you okay? How is it hanging, Looney Lovey? Please tell me everything about your life in the next 3 minutes. You've got 3 minutes to go. You need to tell me literally everything that's happening to you in text, and I will do my closing messages, and then we'll read your messages at the end. So, chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Metal Wolf Chaos, like I've said, is batshit insane. It's a nice... I won't say wholesome. I don't think you could classify it as wholesome, but it's a nice sort of... I can't talk too much, but I can talk some. The comedy is carrying a little bit. It's a nice silly balance after doing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds over those 2 weeks. It's good to be playing other games as well, because as much as I'm still playing Monster Hunter Wilds every chance that I get, I was missing out on playing other things. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Metal Wolf Chaos XD. I've been going through a lot with a friend drama, trying to math, so have been better for sure. Yeesh. I'm sorry. Friend drama sucks. Don't let the bastards keep you down. How are you, lovely? Good stream? Good stream. It was a good stream. Metal Wolf Chaos is a FromSoftware game who are the developers of Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Basically, Microsoft went to FromSoftware a while ago and said, I need you to bring a mecha game to the West. And the FromSoftware guys looked at America and went, okay, hold my beer. And now they've produced a mecha game that is so batshit insane. And I don't say that, like, they produced it a while ago. They produced it, oh, sounds difficult, you like? It's not difficult, it's just batshit insane. And against the sort of, like, backdrop of current American politics, I'm just sort of sat here. It's very... There's a lot of metaphors there's a lot of stuff going on in this game when it says certain things about the president, and I'm like, holding all of the beer. But it was released in like 2004. It's another one of those. I think they ordained the future. I think they looked into the future and went, yeah, again, we're gonna make a mecha game, and it's just gonna come across absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but chat, I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for joining me for Metal Wolf Chaos. We're going to play it till the end. It was a gift from a friend, and I want to play it till the end. I have no interest in learning how to play any of these missions optimally, but where we've not really run into a wall so far, we're just going to continue to roll Mondays and Tuesdays. Friday will be Bleach Rebirth of Souls, and we will be back with Horizon Forbidden West at the weekend. Thanks for stream. Having good resties. Sorry, I only caught the end. It's fine, Looney. It's fine. Like, you don't have to be here. In fact, if you hang around for the closing messages, I will tell you exactly why. Chat, I'm glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm really proud of you. I'm really glad you exist, but I'm also really proud of you for existing. With all of the shit that's going on in the world right now, US politics, which we've already touched upon, the UK has just had a new benefits what's the word? They're readjusting how benefits work, which is basically fucking over a lot of people financially speaking, chronically ill people that deserve the benefits. The world is on fire. The world is on fire, and you continue to roll forward regardless of everything that is happening. The only thing I can ask of you is you continue to exist. I do not expect you to be okay, because okay is subjective, and there are certain people out there that are never realistically okay, but at the end of the day, I just want you to exist. I want you to continue existing, and I'm really proud of you for doing so. A few reminders. You do not have to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence that we just talked about, and whatever energy you can muster, put into existing. And then if my content can help that existence be that touch little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. In 2024, we said fuck cancer at the end of every one of my streams. So in 2025, we're doing something different. I invite everybody in the community right now to type the word fuck into chat. You can follow it up with an additional word if that's your preference. But we do this there's a reason that we do this, right? Fuck, it's assertive. It's a bit crass, but it's assertive, and it works in two ways. You can go, fucking hell, I'm looking forward to Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Fucking hell, I'm enjoying Metal Wolf Chaos XD more so than I expected to. But you can also say stuff like, fuck greedy bitches, fuck government dicks, fuck chronic illness, fuck transphobia, fuck anxiety, fuck Parkinson's disease, fuck losing people too soon, fuck backsliding because of your mental health, fuck Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, fuck finally getting out from under the yoke of Tory government in the UK and ending up with a Labour Party who might as well be Tory light. And scene. Fuck math and friend drama. I don't like maths either. I don't like maths either. I don't like maths either. Caesar? I don't like maths Caesar. I don't like maths Caesar. And friendship drama. Looney, if they're being mean to you, just point them out in a crowd and I'll deal with them. I'm not having that. They're not being mean to Looney. Looney's good people. Thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. I will find somebody to raid. I'm going into CompSci. Why? I didn't mean to yell, but why? Okay, I need to close this game. It's behaving really strangely behind my window right now. Okay, because I hate myself. I don't know. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned that you do. Do this. Who is live right now? Pixel Maya is live. We never get to raid Pixel. We're gonna raid Pixel. We're gonna go show Pixel some love. Honestly, right now I hate a lot. I'm really sorry. I'm hoping you're looking forward to Pixel is ending stream. Pixel is ending stream. So we won't do that. Or maybe we should. Could you tell him, not that there are no guarantees that he would be, but if you were in his channel and he goes, I'm going to raid Chimken, tell him not to raid me. That would be really awkward. Is anybody playing this game? Other than me. Somebody else is playing? Somebody else is legitimately playing this game right now. Yeah, we're raiding them. I'm sending you that way. They are a PNG tuber as well, and you know we like this. They are speaking English too, that's good. Well, I'll send you in that direction. Bye-bye, Chim. Have good resties. Goodbye, Looney. I will be back Friday for my birthday. Don't look too hard into it, because what am I trying to say? I'll see you then. I'll see you then. I'll have some alcohol-free wine on hand. I will have some chocolates. We'll have a good time, even if it's just me screaming at an anime game for 2 hours. We raid out. Happy early birthday. No, we don't do that. We say birthdays on Fridays. I might not be able to be there, sorry. Shush. Looney, did you not listen to anything that I just said? You don't have to be here. I'm just happy for you being out there doing your thing. Okay? Okay. If I can be there, though. No, I refuse. In fact, if you turn up now, I'll ban you forever. Like, you'll just be gone. But at your birthday, you'll just be gone forever. You'll just you'll be gone. Peace out. If I can be, I will. Chim is a special guy. Follow me special. I'll see you around. I'll see you Friday, chat. I love you, miss you. Bye.